call the meeting of the Governing Board of the Lammersville Unified School District to order at 7:00 p.m. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and live streamed, so we ask that you silence your cell phones at this time. We will rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, and could I get Trustee Pombo to lead us?
Sure, if I can remember it. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 3, roll call.
Lisa Boulay,
Here.
Colin Clements,
Absent.
Benita Daniel,
Here.
Stephanie Olson,
Here.
David Pombo,
here.
Devika Vitulani.
Here.
Moving on to item 4, approval and/or corrections to the agenda.
There are none.
Move to approve the agenda.
Second.
I think Trustee Daniel got you. Yeah, on a motion by Trustee Boulay and seconded by Trustee Daniel. A student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. Moving on to item 5, committee reports. Item A, District Advisory Committee, Trustee Boulay.
Nothing to report.
Item B, District English Language Advisory Committee.
Nothing to report.
I believe, so I don't read through all of these, I think that there's nothing to report on any committee. Is that accurate?
Believe
So
so.
can we just move on? Is everybody okay with that? Moving on to item 6. Okay. Moving on to item 6, governing board reports. Student trustee Vitulani.
Good evening. So as the school year came to an end, I wish all of the LUSD students a very happy, healthy, and productive summer. That concludes my report for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Daniel?
Thank you, President. On May 21st, I attended the graduation ceremony at Cardis, and on May 22nd, I attended the graduation promotion, 8th grade promotion ceremony at Hanson, and then on 23rd, I attended the high school graduation. So congratulations to all the graduates and to the 8th grade promotion students. And all of you have a great summer. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Pombo?
Yes, on May 16th, I attended the Altamont Open House and the Cuesta Open House. On May 17th through 19th, I attended the CSBA Delegate Assembly in Sacramento, where I'm a delegate for the Region 8A, and we discussed all things that are of importance to CSBA and school districts, including funding and other state and federal decisions that affect us. On the 21st, I attended the first ever Evelyn Costa promotion ceremony. On the 22nd, I attended the Bethany Wax Museum in the morning, and then the Cuesta 8th grade promotion in the evening. On the 23rd, I attended for the 8th time in as many years the Mountain House High School graduation, and it's always an honor and privilege to be involved in the graduation ceremony and see our high school students and their families on such a momentous occasion. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Trustee Boulay?
Thank you. On May 20th, I attended the high school boys tennis award ceremony. On the 21st, along with Dr. Nicholas and Trustee Pombo, I attended Costa's very first 8th grade promotion. And it being its inaugural year, I was very proud to be there. They did a great job with the ceremony, and it was nice since it was a brand new school. On the 22nd, I went to the Bethany Wax Museum, and in the evening went to the 8th grade promotion at Bethany, and then on the 23rd, I went to the high school graduation. And I just want to acknowledge all the people that participated and helped with all the promotions and the graduation. They really are a very special event for the kids and the families, and I think it was very memorable for everybody, and I know it's a lot of hard work logistically, and there's a lot involved. So I want to acknowledge all our staffs that had a hand in that. So, and that concludes my report.
Thank you. On May 16th, I attended the Cuesta open house, and it was very well attended and very much enjoyable. I also participated in the CSBA legislative call to action by reaching out to Governor Newsom and all the legislatures regarding Prop 98 funding. I attended on May 21st the Wickland 8th grade promotion with Trustee Sharp, not Trustee Sharp, sorry, Associate Superintendent Sharp, and then on May 22nd with Associate Superintendent Harrison and Trustee Pombo. And I was able to attend part of the high school graduation on May 23rd. And it's always an honor to be part of that and celebrate the success of our students. And I just want to echo what Trustee Boulay says, like all of the staff, the certificated classified staff and the district office personnel who work hard to give them a wonderful experience on that evening. And just throughout their educational career to prepare them to go out into the world. And they're very well prepared, and I'm very grateful for all the hands that play a part in that. And that concludes my report. Item 7, receiving of public comments. I do not see any blue cards. Is there any member of the audience who wishes to make a public comment? Seeing none, we will waive with the board's consent reading of the policy. And move on to item 8, consent items for consideration. Actions proposed for consent are consistent with the approved practices of the district and are deemed routine in nature. Trustees receive board agenda background information in advance of scheduled meetings and are prepared to vote with knowledge on the consent items. Item A, governing board meeting minutes. Item B, contracts under $50,000. Item C, ratification of certificated and classified personnel actions. Item D, budget revisions and warrant list for April 2024. Item E, updated 2023-2024 fundraisers. Item F, ratification of 2024-2025 inter and intra-district transfer requests. Item G, ratification of school-sponsored overnight trips. Item H, acceptance of donations. 1, $2,000 from Society for Science, Regeneron Science Talent Search for the 2023 school awarded to Mountain House High School STEM program. And item 2, $300 from Jean-Christophe Golaz to Altamont School ASB. Does any member of the board wish to poll or further discuss any items?
Move to approve consent items.
On a motion by Trustee Pombo and seconded by Trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. Moving on to item 9. Oh, yes, please do the honors, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. So I would like to welcome the following new employees to Lammersville: Anna Bensman, school psychologist; Carrie Burrows, self-contained classroom teacher; Lisa Coy, 7th and 8th grade teacher; Lavanya Ganisan, noon duty supervisor; Eberardo Gonzalez, world language Spanish teacher; Satnam Gunzi, CTE biomedical science; Melissa Jordan, self-contained classroom teacher; Abhinav Joseph, high school physics teacher; Aruna Kancharla, noon duty supervisor; Maria del Socorro Rocha Torres, elementary K through 8 custodian 1; Tanzi Miller, 7th and 8th grade teacher; Sabashini Muthukumar, RSP teacher; Garrett Nelson, 8th grade teacher; Gayatri Sharma, noon duty supervisor; Jamie Sheffield, self-contained classroom teacher; Joanna Tan, 7th and 8th grade mathematics teacher; Yolanda Tituana, school psychologist; Sarah Vieira, K through 8 physical education teacher; and Yolanda White, 7th and 8th grade teacher. Welcome to the Lammersville family.
Thank you, Trustee Boulay. Now moving on to item 9, district administrative reports. Item A, superintendent's report.
Just briefly, our students and teachers and some staff are home getting a well-deserved summer rest, but there are lots and lots of staff here working diligently to prepare for next school year already, from fixing up our school sites to hiring our staff to supporting the curriculum and student services needs and everything in between. So I wanted the community and the board to know that we're working hard and we're getting ready for next school year.
Thank you. Item B, District Maintenance and Operations Report.
My seat's still cold. Okay. Stephen, thanks for having me. First up, I have an operations report from Director Dixon. It says operations. We have one high school position over at the high school. It's a custodial position. Summer cleaning is underway. And it says Mount House High School stage curtains were cleaned last week by Coit's, the drape cleaning company. And civic permits was open to the public this week. So that goes with that. Graduation promotion week went really smooth for us. The stadium looked really great on Thursday. Hope you all enjoyed it. I want to personally thank my staff for all their hard work. Juan, Arturo, Ruben, Mayor, Adolfo, Larry. These guys were on top of it all week, and I go out there and check. Everything was taken care of, and it was really smooth. They did a really good job. I just want to publicly thank them for that. Temperatures are warming up this week, especially the last couple of days. We've increased our water from 4 days a week to 5 days a week. If they continue to rise, we'll go from 5 to 6 into June or even in July. No issues with the pool. There was a nuisance alarm going on today. I got told. I went and called the panel. I went and checked it before I came over here. The alarm's still clear. That's good. Solar panel washing was supposed to start tomorrow. They were ahead of schedule. They actually started today. They knocked out most of the schools today. They'll finish up, I believe it's the high school in Lammersville tomorrow. That'll be done. They come in, the company that owns them comes to wash them, make sure they're functioning properly. Update our projects, the new classroom buildings at the high school. I spent the afternoon of May 21st with Alvina. We reviewed all the pre-qualifications for the subcontractors for the job. It took us about 2 to 3 hours, 2.5 hours, somewhere in there. I met with Rowan yesterday out at the site, gave him the key to the gate. They brought in their toilet facilities. They're bringing in construction trailer tomorrow. The construction fence should come sometime next week. And just a reminder, construction starts on the 25th. Should take about a year to get that project finished. Questa Montessori Playgrounds, I had a Questa and Bethany Playgrounds. I had a Zoom meeting last week. I'm waiting on the subcontractor to tell me the exact dates when they're going to start. I told them it had to be done this summer and it has to be done for school start, so they know the entire timeline to get this job done. The trip hazard surveys we did last fall, they're back out. They started today. They're at the high school. They have a couple hundred trip hazards to take care of there, and they're going to move on to sites next week. They're going to go to Altamont on Monday, Hanson and Lammersville on Tuesday, Bethany and Questa on Wednesday. They'll be back at the high school on Thursday to finish up anything there, and then they'll finish off next week at Wickland. All the work should be done by the end of next week. Upcoming items. We have a company come in to do a football field assessment on our turf. The first step is to conduct GMAX testing. So now I know what you're all thinking, Jimmy, what is GMAX testing? So good question. GMAX testing, it measures the ability of the turf to absorb kinetic energy or a shock, right? If we're out playing football and I catch a pass from down the sideline and Dr. Nicholas comes and his great athletic ability comes and tackles me, his energy gets transferred to me and my energy gets slammed down into the turf, right? So the lower the GMAX rating, the more it shows the turf's ability to absorb that energy, right? The higher the rating, the more the energy gets bounced back into the player, which increases the risk for injury, right? Especially important in football. So the first step is getting that test done. That's happening next Wednesday. And then that will determine kind of our next steps, what we need to do maintenance-wise to get it safe for the kids. The goal is to have it ready to go by next month before football starts. So, and then staffing for us, we currently don't have any openings. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you so much for your report. And I just want to personally say thank you so much to you and your staff for how hard you work. And, you know, I know like you worked hard on graduation day, but then when summer starts, you guys are hitting the ground running. And
Thank you. We appreciate it, and I'll pass that along.
all right. Moving on to item 10, action items. Item A, consider approval of the 2024-2025 Lammersville Unified School District Facility Use Rental Policy Handbook. Staff report?
Yes, this is the annual rite of passage for the past school year. The Facilities Committee serves a valuable role in the district, and this is all the adjustments and additions to the policy. And then once this gets approved by the board, it's the new policies that staff will follow throughout the school year.
Move to approve the 24-25 Lammersville Unified School District Facility Use Rental Policy Handbook.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Pombo, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. Moving on to item B, consider approval of the site plan for student achievement, SIPSA, for Lammersville Elementary School, and the additional targeted support and improvement, ATSI, plans for Altamont Elementary, Cuesta Elementary, Wickland Elementary, and Hanson Elementary. Staff report?
Yes, so this is a state requirement. The first is is related to Lammersville's Title I funding, and they have to do a SIPSA or the student plan. The other one is a new state requirement that if there's a testing, an area that's identified in data through CalPads, we have to write a plan on how we're going to address it, and so we recommend that we meet this state requirement.
Move to approve the site plan for student achievement for Lammersville Elementary School and the additional targeted support improvement plans for Altamont Elementary, Cuesta Elementary, Wickland Elementary, and Hanson Elementary.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Pombo and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. Moving on to item C. Consider approval of 2024-2025 contracts with non-public agencies for 8 licensed vocational nurses not to exceed $583,605. Pro Care Therapy cost $225,465, and the Stepping Stones Group cost $358,140. Staff report?
Yes, this will take care of our regular year licensed vocational nursing needs.
Move to approve the 24-25 contracts with non-public agencies for 8 licensed vocational nurses not to exceed $583,605 with Pro Care Therapy and the Stepping Stones Group.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Daniel, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. Item D, consider approval of 2024-2025 contracts with non-public agencies for licensed vocational nurses to support ELOP after-school and summer programs not to exceed $74,880. 1 with Pro Care Therapy, cost of $54,400, and 2, the Stepping Stones Group, cost $20,480. Staff report.
This is a similar item, but for ELOP and summer school.
Move to approve the 2024-2025 contract with non-public agencies for licensed vocational nurses to support ELOP after-school and summer programs not to exceed $74,880. Pro Care Therapy costs $54,400. The Stepping Stone Group costs $20,480.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Pombo and seconded by trustee Daniel, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes and no noes and 1 absent. Item E, consider approval of declaration of need of fully qualified educators for the 2024-2025 school year. Staff report?
Yes, we do this annually. This allows the district to identify interns, commonly other terms you've heard of as PIPs and STIPs, and it allows us flexibility as we're filling out the final staffing needs to expand our pool of candidates.
Move to approve declaration of need of fully qualified educators for the 2024-2025 school year.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Daniel and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. Item F, consider approval of Aries SIS renewal agreement for student information system and parent communication services, grades TK to 12 for the 2024-2025 school year, $114,192. Staff report?
Yes, Aries is an absolutely crucial function for the district as it serves the purpose for communication and all the student information. So it's very important that we approve this.
Move to approve Aries SIS renewal agreement for student information system and parent communication services, grades TK to 12 for the 2024-2025 school year, $114,192.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Daniel and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item G, consider approval of contract with CDW Government for annual renewal of Go Guardian licenses for the 2024-25 school year. Total cost $82,071.99. Staff report.
Yes, Go Guardian is a valuable tool. It helps us make sure that the use of our computers and internet are appropriate.
Move to approve the contract with CDW Government for annual renewal of Go Guardian licenses for the 2024-25 school year. Total cost $82,071.99.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Pombo, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item H, consider approval of facilities usage fees for facility improvements. Total cost $35,708. 1, Mountain House High School football field repair / maintenance, $21,408. And 2, Lammersville Elementary School stage curtain, $14,300. Staff report.
Yes, first I'd like to thank Director LeGrand for the image of two 50-year-old guys tackling each other on a football field. But this maintenance project will, it came through the facilities process, paid for by facilities funds, will help fluff up and create that energy moment so neither one of us get hurt. The second one is we've replaced all the stages curtains except for Lammersville, and this is the I think it's the final one, right? Yeah. So and this is coming from facility funds through the facility system.
Move to approve facilities usage fees for the facility improvements. Total cost $35,708. Mountain House High School football field repairs and maintenance, $21,408. Lammersville Elementary School stage curtains, $14,300.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Pombo and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item I, consider approval of contract with A+ Inspection Services to perform DSA required inspections for Mountain House High School classroom buildings. Staff report.
Yes, we're very excited that the Mountain House High School classroom project is about to begin. It's not very exciting right now, but we'll have pictures very soon. This is a have to. The Department of School Architecture requires these inspections, and they're an advocate representing state regulations and oversight representing the district to make sure the contractor's following the rules. So it's an important process.
Move to approve the contract with A+ Inspection Services to perform DSA required inspections for Mountain House High School classroom buildings.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Daniel, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item J, consider approval of contract with Rainey Geotechnical Incorporation for code-required third-party inspection services for the construction of the Mountain House High School classroom buildings. Staff report.
Yes, for the same project, kind of a similar regulatory role here. The dirt has to be right, and so you have to have somebody double check the people who checked it in the first place.
Move to approve the contract with Rainey Geotechnical Incorporated for code-required third-party inspection services for the construction of the Mountain House High School classroom buildings.
Second.
I think trustee Daniel got it yet.
You did.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Daniel, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item K, consider approval to adopt updated board policy 3350, travel expenses. Staff report.
Yeah, we did an analysis of this particular board policy, and we realized we needed to clean it up a little bit with some language and consistency. So we brought this forward. We're fixing something that we needed to fix.
Move to approve to adopt updated board policy 3350, travel expenses.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Daniel and seconded by trustee Pombo, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item L, consider approval of contract with AMS.net for annual renewal of managed services agreements for the 2024-2025 school year. $128,913. Staff report?
Yes, without phones and internet, the world doesn't work. We need this, so we recommend it.
Move to approve the contract with AMS.net for annual renewal of managed services agreements for the 24-25 school year, $128,913.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Daniel, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes and no nos and 1 absent. Item M, consider approval of contract with Edgeworth for annual renewal of SLA camera maintenance for 2024-25 school year, $58,850. Staff report?
Yes, this will allow us to maintain our big investment in security cameras around our campuses and district.
Move to approve of contract with Edgeworth for annual renewal of SLA camera maintenance for the 2024-25 school year, $58,850.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Pombo and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item N, consider approval of 3-year adoption with Touch Math for special education math in grades transitional kindergarten, TK, through second for the 2024 through 2027 school years. Total cost $55,556.24. Staff report?
Yes, this will allow us to have a consistent curriculum for the TK second grade SDC students across the district.
Move to approve 3-year adoption with Touch Math for special education math in grades transitional kindergarten TK through second for 2024 to 2027 school years. Total is $55,556.24.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Daniel and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, 1 absent. Item O, consider approval to renew a 1-year contract with Newsella for supplemental ELA levelized reading articles for grades K through 12 for the 2024-25 school year. Total cost $63,981.82. Staff report?
Yes, this is a popular supplement for our entire academic program. It impacts students K-12. Levelized readers is you can read the same same topic at different reading levels, so no student is squeezed out because of an ability to read at a higher level. So this is a popular program. We recommend approval.
Move to approve to renew a 1-year contract with Newsella for supplemental ELA levelized reading articles for grades K-12 for the 2024-2025 school year for a total of $67,981.82.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Pombo and seconded by trustee Daniel, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item P, consider approval to purchase a 1-year extension with Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, grades K through 2 and 7 through 8, English Language Arts and English Language Development for the 2024-25 school year. Total cost $101,680.10. Staff report?
Yes, in essence, this is the workbooks and the consumables that go with our adopted ELA curriculum for K2 and 7-8.
Move to approve the purchase of 1-year extension with Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, grades K through 2 and 7 through 8, English Language Arts and English Language Development for the 24-25 school year. Total $101,680.10.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Boulay and seconded by trustee Pombo, student trustee preferential vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no nos, and 1 absent. Item Q, consider approval to purchase a 1-year extension with Benchmark Education, grades 3 through 6, English Language Arts and English Language Development for the 24-25 school year. Total cost $90,900.43. Staff report?
Yes, this is similar to the previous one. These are workbooks and consumables that go with the adopted ELA curriculum for grades 3 through 6.
Move to approve purchase of 1-year extension with Benchmark Education, grades 3 through 6 ELA and ELD for the 2024-2025 school year. total $90,900.43.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Pombo and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. Moving on to item 11, calendar. Item A, on Monday, June 17th, 2024, a special governing board meeting, 6:30 p.m. in the district office boardroom. Item B, Tuesday, June 18th, 2024, will be the next regular governing board meeting at 7 p.m. in the district office boardroom. Item C, Wednesday, June 19th, 2024, is the Juneteenth holiday. District's facilities are closed. And Dr. Nicholas, there is no closed session today?
There is no closed session today.
Then I will entertain a motion.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
On a motion by trustee Pombo and seconded by trustee Boulay, student trustee preferential vote.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion passes with 4 ayes, no noes, and 1 absent. We are adjourned at 8:31 p.m.
Point of clarification, 7:31 p.m.
Oh, 7:31, sorry.
It was too fast.
I teach kids how to tell time.